All right, 7 o'clock. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Turndawg here, and today I am continuing Ace Combat, as you can see by the stream name, obviously. Doing. I am continuing off on Ace Combat 5, where I last left off. And, I guess for those of you who may not 100% be in the know, I've been streaming all of the Ace Combat games in order, and I am currently nearing the end of Ace Combat 5. I may not get through all of it tonight, but we'll see. Depending on how close I am, I might choose to pull some OT to finish it off, but we'll give it a look see. But before we begin, I've been doing this pretty much every Ace Combat 5 stream so I can give people a bit more context and understanding of the world that these games take place in, because I feel that the context really helps, and I think at the very least it at least keeps people from being totally confused as to what's going on when I jump into a game, you know, jump into a session like mid game like I am. So here we go. Once again, here this is the world of Ace Combat, and I will say it's also the world of several Namco Bandai games, which including Ridge Racer and everything. Tons of games use this world. It's called Strange. It is officially called Strange Reel and everything, and it really is just like not Earth kind of thing with its own whole setup and stuff like that. The the whole the general plot, I guess, like if I were to be like simplify it really ton, is that basically there's this war breaking out between these two countries. I'm going to blow this picture up real quick so we can see it better. All right, there we go. All right, so the general conflict is between this country, Osea, which happens to be basically not United States. You can even see the Great Lakes, like right there in the middle and everything, and which is, yeah, it's basically it's not the U.S. kind of thing, fantasy United States. And then over here we have Yuktobania, the Union of Yuktobanian Republics, which is basically the Soviet Union. So these two are at war with each other for who knows what. Basically, at this point in the story, neither side knows why they're fighting, but their leadership is insisting that that's what they must do. And in the previous stream, me and my allies and I rather, had basically been steamrolling all over Yuktobania and are like one step away from capturing their capital when all of a sudden we get ambushed by some squadron that we've been told doesn't exist and everything, and now we are being branded as traitors, and we've had to retreat, and we managed to barely escape by the skin of our teeth and got rescued by a friendly aircraft carrier that we have to suppose right now believes our story. And we are in the process of discovering that the actual orchestrator of this entire war between these two giant superpowers is this little guy right next to it. You see Belka on the map there? That that was the intro of this game. Kind of talked about them. They were responsible for being heavily warmongering in a previous conflict, and once everything started turning south on them, they decided to just drop nukes on their own soil to prevent the other countries from getting closer to them. So they apparently made a power play and decided to effectively kill themselves to get to prevent anyone else from invading their land. Whatever. Either way, remember the name Belka. They are they definitely like to keep sticking their nose into world affairs, and this will be a recurring theme throughout the Ace Combat franchise. So, with that said, let us close this out. Let's get our game booted up. We've got Ace Combat 5 going, and let's get started. There we go. PS2 disc is in the PlayStation 3. Hopefully, we don't have a situation like last time where it wound up where the game itself just locked up during a cutscene, and I actually wound up having to play two whole missions because there wasn't a save between them. Alright, we got our widescreen back. Let's do this. Hopefully the audio levels are good and well balanced. It's always for me, I guess it's a real delicate balance to make sure I'm heard clearly, but I also want to make sure people can hear the game clearly. All right, we are going to be diving right into the action, everybody. So get ready for it. So remember, last stream, we barely escaped by the skin of our teeth, and it looked like we were picked up by a by what appears to be a friendly aircraft carrier that might see our side of the story here. So this is where we're picking up in the story, and here we go.
Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed.
Hey, the guy with the harmonica is playing the.
It me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties.
He's playing the
only
harmonica song from Ace Combat 4.
Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war and he never got promoted once. In my country there was a group called the Gray Men. Unlikely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor. And for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what do we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktabania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
Oh, that's convenient. Don't have to worry about planes.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osia within the Principality of Belka. The
New music.
communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osia. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Okay, so this introduces a new mechanic for the Ace Combat series, where you actually have to specifically pick certain aircraft based on how they're launching. So normally you can just pick between any aircraft you so choose, but this time, because we're flying off an aircraft carrier, we actually have to pick specifically carrier-based planes, because you can't exactly launch every type of aircraft out of an aircraft carrier. So, for instance, the F5 line that I was building up, you know, the F5, F20, and the X29. Yeah, you can't pick that because you can't fly it off an aircraft carrier. So, good thing I've been leveling up the. Good thing I've been working on using the F-14 line right now. So,
Captain,
we're gonna use Bombcats on this one.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Hey, look at that! We finally meet the criteria for the mission. How nice is that? Wow!
We're launching with this formation then?
Turndawg, launch.
Here we go. All right.
Raising pressure, 70, 80, 90, point 15, 48, 32. Confirm, roger. No, sir. Ready to launch anytime.
Just adjusting the mic.
Fighters launch. Flight deck to all flight crews. Hurry up, we've got more coming. This is the flight deck. Roger that, sir. Takeoff complete. Next craft, begin takeoff procedure. Catapult 1 raising pressure, 80, 90, we're in the green zone. Check catapults. Raise the barriers.
Oh boy.
We're cleared for takeoff.
And catapult.
Please, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
And we're off. Time to rescue the president. He's probably been kidnapped by ninjas.
Captain Snow, I'll be at your 6 o'clock. It's good to be flying with you, sir.
It's been a long time since I've flown in formation.
Back in the first battle after the war began, Chopper, that is, Captain Davenport, told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back then.
Check out the combo.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now. Sea Goblin's gonna descend for an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them?
That's no problem
Take
at
your
all.
time and be thorough. You don't want to leave any standing.
Alright.
This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Nagase there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain in the snowstorm.
That helicopter ride was pretty comfy, huh? Hey, you ever want to transfer here? Let me know. Hey, what happened to that motor mount? He's real quiet today.
He's not here.
For those of you who missed the last stream, the chatty guy Chopper died.
This is what the end of the world must look like.
Crashed into a football stadium.
These lands is heavy for
I'll leave it up to you to determine whether that means football or soccer.
all anti-aircraft fire suppressed. We'll continue protecting the helicopter and infiltration forces.
If I remember, I had to be careful not to spend too much of my ammo on the on all the forces.
We'll be meeting the president himself. Make sure you look sharp.
I hope the president is all right.
This area
I
is.
almost see the bad vibes circling around that castle.
This is one
Be
of the.
surprised after witnessing 7 nuclear explosions.
Yeah, this is one of the sites of where one of the nukes was dropped. That one of the nukes that
Those are the
Belka dropped
scars
in the
left
previous war.
behind. 7 Balkan towns evaporated. Nothing's moving down there. It's like the Earth itself is dead.
Boy, what a dreary place.
Man, why can't we be deployed to a tropical island for a change?
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle. All right, guys, move out.
Hey, we got a line back here. Hurry up and jump.
Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
That gunboat we just keep getting gunboats coming out of that. It's the only target.
Enemy ground
Nope.
force unit is mobilizing reinforcements. Roger. Intercept the reinforcements and keep them from getting to the fight. I'm counting on you.
Enemy tanks also emerging from the castle. Should we split up?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Roger. Dispersing to eliminate the enemy. Anti-aircraft fire! They're shooting at us!
This is Kublai. Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
I'll support the invasion effort at the castle.
The stone structures inside this
That bomb should be able to take out both of those guys.
It feels like there's more than just our enemies lurking in this place. It's pitch black. Someone turn on a light.
I'll switch to guns on this part.
They'll be wiped out before they reach the castle. Where's their support?
We're getting an unfriendly welcome from outside the castle, too. Rosgreaves, can you show them some of the same?
Oh yeah, we'll take him out for you.
Thanks. Teach them that it's only polite to respond in kind.
It's only fair.
The enemy's probably detected them by now. They'll begin a counterattack soon.
Actually, let's drop bombs on both of
Enemy in the
them.
castle. They've got armored troops, too. I'm gonna engage them before the Sea Goblin is damaged.
We have to stop them, or our team will be in danger. I've got multiple hits on my radar. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Fighter jets? Don't tell me they got their own fighter jets, too.
That's affirmative. They're definitely fighters.
Guess they use the money from Osea and Euctobania to supply their own forces. Just protect that helicopter. Hey, fighter jets? Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance against them. Hey, time for you guys to step in.
Watch your surroundings. Keep an eye on your blind spot. Fox 2! Fox 2! We have to lure them over here. We can't let them go after the helicopter.
Where did you bastards fly over from?
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
We got glass falling from the ceiling! Damn it! Is the president still safe?
All we can do is do what we can with everything we've got.
I got my hands full just trying to get them off my tail. Call for reinforcements. They're gonna get away. Who are those pilots? By the way, our helicopter's okay, right?
Yeah, it's still there.
Keep that thing safe until we get back with the president. That's his limousine. There they are. You're not getting away from me. Do something about the tanks in the castle. The infiltration force is taking casualties. Are you sure they're all right? We just gotta trust them and wait. That's part of the job.
Jeez.
Captain Snow, requesting support.
Roger. I'm on it. They're not getting through us today. Let's show them what we've got. Be careful. Your bullets will ricochet off the walls.
Oh man. That's some fancy planes there.
All game 4, missile launched.
Yes! Missile hit!
Drossel 3, enemy plane at your 6 o'clock. Break! Assault 8 is down.
Very nice, Captain Snow.
Well, I can't let you folks have all the glory. Shoot down the enemy fighters. Move them up to higher altitude. Damn it! We can't provide any cover for them from here.
Enemy fighters acquired. Room to intercept.
I can't tell who's got the upper hand from here. Wait.
Drop that tank.
The enemy planes are all heading for the helicopter.
If we don't defeat the enemy, our forces in inside the castle will be in danger.
Get him! Being attacked through the skylight!
Grim, you alright?
I'm fine. I got this area covered.
All right! I got behind him! Make sure we can pick them up the moment we get the signal.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
I can see muzzle flashes from the window.
These guys aren't like the Ukes. They fly and fight differently.
Well, well, so this is the legendary Falcon Fighter Squadron.
Man, they just keep coming with the...
Just a banquet table between us.
What, they didn't prepare any dinner for us?
Rick, fire back. You can't stay down forever.
I just looked that enemy pilot in the eye. Archer, Fox 2. Sam, confirmed destroyed.
You gotta do something before they take any more damage. We've broken into the command post. This is the enemy's nerve center.
Whatever you do, don't shoot the president by accident.
We can't protect this area any longer. Awaiting orders.
Hurry. The enemy's gonna start using desperate measures soon.
Hilary, carry out your cook. You gotta do it. Don't waver now. We can't blow this wall with the explosives we brought with us. This is Sea Goblin. We run into enemy fire from multiple positions in the castle. We're pinned down over here. Break down part of the wall for us.
Oh man.
Where's the president?
He's right here beside me.
Roger.
Gotta blast a hole in the castle wall.
Going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area to be destroyed is displayed on your HUD. Aim carefully.
Keep firing. Don't give the enemy a sense of advantage.
We're getting crossfire from above and below. Hey, did you tear that wall down yet? That almost fell on top of me. We can get out through that hole. Run! The president
What? Why F-23?
is taken by the enemy. The enemy's escaping out of the castle. Get all the remaining
Now they're
teams
dumping.
over there
Now they're dumping some advanced stealth fighters on me.
Escape. It's all over.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Swordsman, Fox 2.
Hurry. We'll cover you.
Come on, get us out of here in one piece. Surround the president. Run! Run! Get the wounded on board first! Don't worry about us. Just take care of the president.
Okay, looks like we just gotta worry about the fighter jets right now.
Right? Hurry up and leave the area. The enemy's gonna be here any moment. Throttle 2 eject. Hurry, it's getting away. I can't attack it. The escorts are in the way. We have the president in our sights. Do something.
Sea Goblin. We'll take on the enemy planes.
We're defenseless in the air. We're counting on you.
Get him! Get him!
Is that you? The lady with the pretty voice. Are you there too? What the? The sky's swarming with enemy planes. Leave the bandits to our fighters. Just keep flying.
So Anderson's realized what's going on behind the scenes too, right?
Just a little bit more. We're almost through.
Oh, I'm fine. Let me take a look at that wounded soldier.
Holy
All right,
crap.
Take care of him first.
This guy's really hugging my tail.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Come on, get there.
We're all right. We're gonna make it. We managed to make it out of there.
Oh.
Mission accomplished.
Well, we did it.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your efforts.
Whoa!
By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Are you... I thought so. Looks like I owe you another one.
The mission's over, but we're still being targeted. Okay. Okay. Now I can breathe. Forgot about that.
Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Oh boy. Land on the carrier. Oh, they already give me a straight shot. Well, that's nice of them. Landing sequences are actually pretty easy from here on out in the series.
Miles to touchdown.
So you're not gonna have a Top Gun situation.
2 miles to touchdown. 1 mile to touchdown. You're pretty good, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
For the record, no, that definitely isn't how you land on an aircraft carrier. I remember watching, like, I'm not qualified on saying this, but I remember seeing a documentary about this. You actually are supposed to accelerate when you hit the
Mission
aircraft carrier.
Accomplished. President Harling was safely retrieved. The president is showing some signs of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
Well, ain't that the plot development? Turns out the president of Osea just was imprisoned in Belka the whole time this war was going on. I wonder if the same has happened to the Prime Minister of Yuktobania, now that you think about it, right? Things seem pretty fishy.
When we got word of the president's return and ran up to the bridge, he was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 Ground Zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the two countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The president had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh, this is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Balkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the president's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.
Now your squadron is officially titled Razgris, the great demon of the north. Well, the demon from the North Sea.
We're carrying out a reconnaissance mission in order to obtain photographs of the enemy complex. After deciphering the code we received earlier, we've learned that the mining facility in the forest area northwest of Belka is active. An early warning radar network has been spread across the entire forest. To reduce the probability of enemy detection, this mission will be carried out by a single aircraft. Try to approach the target under complete electronic silence, evading radar and passive search techniques. Flying at low altitude is an effective method of delaying or denying enemy detection. You will receive instructions on your recon target from the Command Information Center upon arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first. Your plane in this mission will be completely stripped of weaponry. Instead, it will be equipped with the necessary visual reconnaissance equipment. There is a chance you may encounter the enemy, but your recon mission always takes top priority. Once you take the photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
Alright. Time to sneak and take photos. Maybe we should have that journalist guy doing this for us. I don't think I can buy any more planes. I think we're pretty much at the point where there's not much left for new planes, since we did get access to the F-22 and Su-47. I think I'm still gonna stick with the Tomcats in this one, just because it seems right. But we'll see. Being able to unlock, I'd like to unlock the Super Tomcat at some point. So yeah, now we got this black color scheme and the Rosgrees emblem on our tail instead of the Osea, instead of like our War Dog Sand Island Squadron.
Rosgrees, launch!
Yep, we're officially Rosgrees.
Blaze, how you feeling? Solo flights can be real lonely, but that's what flying's all about, really. Take a look at your search radar. The enemy's radar range is marked out by those circles. Make sure you don't enter any of those circles, and fly to the east. The enemy radar's coverage area is smaller at low altitude. You want to see it for yourself?
Yeah.
Keep your altitude low and slip past the radar to go in. This is strictly a recon mission, so you will be unarmed. So unfortunately, you won't be able to destroy the enemy radar. Sorry. Maintain radio silence until you reach the destination. I'll then explain the target and how to photograph it. Got it?
Yep, got it.
Make sure you don't get caught within coverage area of the enemy radar. Good luck. We'll go into radio silence in a moment. Hang in there until the next transmission.
Looks like there's some places where I can attempt to take shortcuts, but holy crap, would it be difficult. So I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't remember. Well, we'll find out. Can I clip the trees? I can clip the trees. You just can't clip the land the trees are on. Tight space ahead. It'll be a bit tricky because the F-14 isn't quite as maneuverable as some of the other aircraft you can get in this game. But I'm getting used to it by now. Alright. Not sure how much other tricky stuff is ahead of me, but we'll see. Oh geez, we got a tight squeeze ahead. Gotta stay low. At least my freaking altimeter isn't freaking out right now. Oh, there it is. Just when I was commenting on the fact that it hasn't yelled at me to pull up yet. I'm gonna stick with this one. This looks like the safest path through. Alright. I think I see the... Yep, those are the targets I need to photograph. Let's switch to our camera.
Alright, you've arrived over the target area. Cancel radio silence. I'm monitoring your status with a low-resolution camera. Something's being moved from the mine entrance to that transport plane. Okay, let's get a photo with the mine entrance and the transport plane in the frame. The camera's triggered by the missile launch button. Press it to take a picture. Photo received. But I want the mine entrance and the transport plane in the same frame for evidence. Let's try again. Photo received. I see some 8492nd Squadron members. And some planes with the Yuktobanian Air Force mark on them. The Belkans are sending aggressors posing as allies over to Yuktobania as well. Alright, let's get a shot of both countries' emblems next to each other for evidence. Now before the two planes take off, capture both of them in one shot. Got it? Okay, you won't have many chances to take this photo, so concentrate. Photo received. This is just the evidence we need. Nice work. They're coming up after you. Shake them off and return home.
Alright, time to go.
Make sure you come back to the return line, alright? By the way, Blaze, on the way back, you don't have to worry about the enemy radar network. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good now.
Straight home and don't wander off. Don't forget that you're unarmed. Takeoff
Yeah.
completed. Engaging the enemy. Grab that guy for taking off. Did you see that? I've never seen anyone climb like that. Yeah, those guys are something else.
Enemy plane visually confirmed. Black body, red tail.
I know it's tough out there, but I believe in you. You can do it. Stay alert. This isn't a drill. Good work.
Need to lift home, sir?
I knew you'd get back in one piece.
Yay!
The enemy's
We
withdrawing. Our mission is a success.
We successfully taken pictures. Ace Combat Photo Safari Simulator.
Blaze, begin landing checks. You're cleared to land.
It's still playing the mission music, what? I don't remember that. Why is it still playing the mission music?
3 miles to touchdown. You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
Oh, I'll come in whatever speed I want, sir.
1 mile to touchdown. You're pretty good, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Alright. Pizza cake. I already made that joke last time.
recon mission in the mining facility was a success. The images taken clearly show aircraft from the Yuktobanian Aggressor Squadron parked next to planes from the mysterious 8492nd Squadron. We will continue to analyze the photographs you took.
Good stuff. Save our game. We don't want to have a bad situation like we did last stream. Although that was kind of forced on us.
Analysis of the surveillance photos taken on the previous mission revealed tactical nuclear weapons of the same type used by Belka in the war 15 years ago. These weapons, hidden in the mine, are about to be retrieved and deployed to the two aggressor squadrons in Ossia and Yuktobania. The President has made his decision. Destroy the entrance to the mine before the next nuclear weapon is removed from the shaft, and bury those weapons of evil inside for good. This mission will be carried out with the usual 4-ship formation. You'll need powerful and numerous weapons on target to destroy the rock face above the entrance.
It's called Operation Deep Six. Guess that's the whole plan. Deep Six, their nuclear missile plans. Yeah.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a
Oh my
plane.
gosh.
Captain, which plane should I use?
It's gonna say it's not enough.
I'm not sure about this formation.
Rosgrease, launch!
We got plenty of weapons for air to ground. Calm down. Uh-oh. Shouldn't take this long to load. Oh boy, do I have to reset the game? See if resetting it will work. Boy, this this is just getting messy. Alright, let's fire this back up.
Analysis of the...
Captain, which... Rosgrease, launch!
Alright. Come on, now let's load this game.
Blaze,
That's
you are
more like it.
cleared for takeoff.
And away we go.
Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Time for us to collapse the mountain.
Today will be easy since we don't have to worry about any radar. Right, Captain?
Well, we don't have to worry about radar, but
I'm
it's
sorry, I should know better.
it's not gonna be easier.
I can't believe the captain flew around this place all by himself. Just thinking about those nukes that are buried up ahead gives me the goosebumps.
Those those nukes are exactly why the Belkans have lowered themselves to sneaking around, pitting two countries against each other. You give a man enough weapons, he'll start to think he's more powerful than he really is. Of course, it's beyond me how these people could delude themselves into thinking they can control the very weapon which wiped out their own cities.
I'm sick of seeing all this hatred everywhere we go.
I mean, it's not really a matter of controlling it. They kind of dropped it on their cities on purpose. I mean, it's a stupid idea, but they did it.
How you doing, Blaze? I tell you, nothing beats flying in perfect formation with your comrades. In the past, I flew alone to do battle against my own country. Look at you. You've got all your friends here. Don't you think so? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great feeling to know that you can count on each other. They're carrying an emblem I've never seen before. Enemy plane spotted. All units prepare for air-to-air combat.
Almost there.
Here too. I see them over here too. We're over the target area.
The Grabok are already gone.
They must have already taken away some of the nukes.
Maybe we were too late. Let's destroy the mine entrance anyway. You see that rock bed above the entrance? Shoot at that. I probably won't be able to bring it down in one shot. Keep on attacking until it crumbles.
Will do. Probably shouldn't be too hard to do.
Understand?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm counting on you, Blaze. The bedrock looks to be very thick. Focus your attacks and keep at it. The planes have black bodies, origin unknown. These guys managed to shake off the Grabon planes. Be careful. Here they come. Should we split up and take care of them? Roger.
Yeah, let's do that.
Splitting off.
Captain, I'll fire on the rock bed up above.
The nukes won't blow up if we shoot them, right? So the nuclear weapons have been lying here dormant for 15 years.
Grim, the whole idea is that we're trying to collapse the rocks on the nukes.
Did the Grabon guys manage to leave the area? Don't get hit by our own AA guns. Climb and gain altitude. They're aiming at the bedrock. Are they trying to make it collapse? Don't worry. The Grabon flight is already airlifted to cargo.
Edge, Fox 2!
If we destroy this mine, we'll keep them from smuggling out any more nukes. Meteor 7, missile behind you. Fox 2.
That mountain looks a lot more ominous than in the photograph.
Damn it! Missile incoming! Guess I dodged it. Woo! Enemy plane on Meteor 5's tail. Cover him.
Yeah! That was a direct hit!
Even I remember the horror of those nuclear explosions 15 years ago. How could they still do this?
I can't imagine why the Belkans are protecting this place.
I guess Belka isn't a thing of the past, huh? No time to be brooding over that right now. They've got a mission to carry out.
Are the nukes still inside that mine?
They gotta be, seeing as the enemy's still trying to protect it. Don't get strung out chasing them needlessly. Just repel their attacks. Evacuate all personnel. This place is history. Retreat. Roger. Retreat.
Where did they take the nukes they brought out of there?
We'll take care of that later. Right now, we have to seal off that nest of nukes.
There we go.
Rock bed destroyed. That cave will never be opened again.
Well, you never know.
Sealed in those nukes.
But there are more Belkan nukes out there.
That is true. There are a lot more nukes out there. It's not over yet.
Mission accomplished. Thanks to that rock avalanche, the mine entrance is now sealed off, and the tactical nukes have been removed as a threat to the world. Intel has lost track of the nukes they already removed, but it is certain that the weapons sealed in the mine shaft will never be deployed.
That's good to know. Man, it's gonna take a while for me to get the Super Tomcat at this rate. And it's only gonna get tougher and tougher to pull that off. Alright, what's next? I think it's time. Yep. I feel like this is time to rescue the Prime Minister.
We've intercepted another mysterious radio transmission. This time it specifies a location within Yuktobania. It's probably... well, this is just a hunch on my part, but I bet that's where the nuclear weapon sent into Yuktobania is located. And there's another set of numbers. This time it's a radio frequency.
Your next mission is a reconnaissance flight above a canyon in the northern highlands of Yuktobania, the place described in the unidentified radio transmission. The highlands are completely covered by the Yuktobania air defense system, so the only safe place to fly is within the canyon itself. Fly down the canyon and reach the target area. Once you're there, set your radio channel to the directed frequency and begin gathering information. You may be engaged by local Yuktobanian forces, and depending on the contents of the transmission, you may also find yourself engaging in other combat as well. You are permitted to fight the enemy as necessary, but you must try to keep your altitude below the rim of the canyon.
Yay! Tight quarters. Now this is going to be tricky, trying to pull this off with the F-14s, but I'm going to try... F-14A is not necessarily a good idea for this mission, even though it's not quite as maneuverable or fast.
Captain.
Captain, which plane should I use?
We may have to.
This for Rosgrees, launch!
We may have to try it.
Oh, wow, it's true, they've come. Fighter jets. I can tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha. That's not my real name, of course. I'm so glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
He?
We have no time. Let me explain the situation.
We received contact from an apparent resistance group that seized and captured one of Yuktobania's nuclear weapons. Intelligence believes that it's one of the nukes taken from the mine before we sealed it off on the 12th. Furthermore, our radar has detected numerous enemy fighters entering the canyon and flying towards the local airspace. The force includes Yuktobanian fighters and armed helicopters. Their mission is most likely to destroy the Resistance's hideout. The enemy fighters are spread out throughout the canyon, so we believe that the Yuktobanians still don't have the exact location of the hideout. Destroy the enemy forces before they can find and wipe out the Resistance. As mentioned previously, the local space is blanketed by Yuktobania's air defense system. Watch your altitude, and whatever you do, don't fly above the rim of the canyon.
Oh boy.
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb so that it can never be detonated again. We need you to hold off the Yuktobanian forces from entering the ravine until he finishes the task.
This is going to be a real test of our flying ability. Let's do our best.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible, don't you think so?
I think that's pretty tough.
And on top of that, the airspace above us is under their control.
This is Variag 4. We've sanitized the drop point. We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city. Let's start with that cave. Going
Just shoot down the gunboat. Instead of just using missiles, it's
If all
gunning.
they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
I don't see anyone here. Have they already escaped? Hurry up and find them. We have no idea what they're up to.
He? Someone who knows us? Could it be?
Don't let the helicopters approach the canyon.
It's pitch black. Give me a night scope. I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident.
I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay?
We're doing what we can.
That's great. We better do our best, too.
HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. This is Special Forces. There's no one here.
It's powering up the trigger circuit!
What? You mean it's gonna... Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. We shut it off. Oh, okay. Phew.
This thing won't be set off by an enemy attack, will it?
If they raid this room, it's all over for us.
HQ to all Variag squads. Report. Nothing yet. Every place we searched was empty. We have the terrain advantage. Don't rush. The ceiling just collapsed. The passageway is blocked. There they are. They're shooting and running inside. Are they trying to take us all out in the explosion? This is Variag 2. Our squads are being cut off from each other. The enemy's behind us. Didn't you secure the area back there? There's no place to hide, no?
I'm cutting the wires to the spark plugs. Stand back. There's 32 wires. This'll take a while. These are all the tools I have. They're what we've got.
Oh, did I really miss a... I really did miss a gunboat over
Do you
here.
have any experience handling explosives?
The best we've ever managed was making Molotov cocktails.
No, that's not reassuring.
Are you okay?
Are you sure you're okay?
In theory, anyway.
Alright. Now we need to find where we can cut over southwards. Can't cut that way. I thought... Okay, there's a branch coming up. Can take out the helicopters over there.
We've got to do it. We can't afford not to.
Stay calm. You can do it.
What? Why does the game say there's an opportunity right there? There is not.
HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. We found some garbage inside the cave, believed to be left behind by the Resistance. They were here recently. They'd have to be insane to fly here. They'll be shot down for sure. Stay in contact. Be sure to move as a unit. What is this place? There's cans and bottles strewn all over. Don't touch anything. This stuff might be booby-trapped.
The protective film's been torn off. Watch out for short circuits. Be careful what you cut. Are you sure that's the correct wire?
We're dealing with amateurs here, but don't let down your guard. They can be dangerously unpredictable if they're cornered. Missile shot trashed.
Jeez, guys, can you not take out a single helicopter?
How close are the enemy forces?
Stay focused on your task.
Alright, we almost got all the enemies.
It's gonna drop! Hey, what's going on? Answer me!
We're okay. We caught it just in time. Phew.
Look, stop scaring us like that, okay?
Alright, the last of the main targets.
So this is an implosion lens.
This is Avnir 2. You sure it's them? This is Avnir 1. I said that's what I heard. The ghosts of the demons of Rosgreaves. You're kidding. They all sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Didn't the guys from Grabot tell you that? We'll find out if they're ghosts or not when we take them on in combat.
Oh boy.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Be careful. Remember what Pop said. These guys are Belkin aces.
Avnir fighters. So they're the Yuk aggressors?
It looks like it.
Damn it, of all the places, I feel like they're hunting us like animals.
I'm going after the enemy lead plane.
Avnir Squadron, flying through this ravine is extremely dangerous.
Avnir 1 to all planes. No obstacles to our flight observed.
Hey, didn't you hear me? Turn back!
You're the demons of Rosgreaves?
I'm just not gonna respond.
This isn't like those guys. What's keeping them? So there really is someone out there that can give Avnir a hard time, huh? They aren't Osean military planes. The emblem's different. Well, whoever they aren't your typical pilots, that's for sure.
I'll let you deal with that one.
Like fighter jets. Man, that's just creepy. Keep an eye on your surroundings, not just the enemy planes.
Take them down.
Look, the enemy's running down Avnir. There's only one squadron I know that can shoot down Avnir. I was just thinking the same thing. Rosgreaves. These guys are just plain crazy. The terrain doesn't matter to those guys.
Alright, now I gotta go and chase these other dudes down.
It's dangerous flying here, even for a helicopter. You're gonna crash into each other flying that fast.
They've lost so many planes and they still keep coming.
There's only like 2 left.
This is the Falcon force that's mixed in with the Ukes.
These guys are seasoned veterans.
Hard left.
Is this how Belkin pilots fly?
I've never seen air combat maneuvers like these before.
The enemy's flying so tightly, it's almost beautiful.
Don't go above the canyon. You'll be an easy target.
Cover us from the rear.
They keep flying like that and they'll break apart in midair. Careful, they've got you on radar.
Ah,
Get around behind them.
They're right behind you. Don't let your guard down.
oh man.
I'm sure glad these guys are on our side. Rumor has it those pilots aren't even human. Careful, the enemy's watching your every move on radar.
We're this close to crashing into the valley.
Brake hard and evade.
These guys, the route for this group is insane and annoying as all heck.
They're coming head on, right for us.
The counter's in the danger zone.
We'll just have to deal with a little radiation exposure. More light. I need more light.
right.
Alright, they were able to hop over.
Cover us from the rear.
What, right around here?
Captain, if you climb too high, you'll be an easy target for missiles. Captain, taking fire. Are you all right?
No, I'm not alright.
Hey, Feature, can you believe these guys? I wouldn't want to follow them through those maneuvers.
This rate I'll have to wait for them to pass around again. The first two were easy. Not these ones. It doesn't help that they get to straight up cheat at one point. Alright. Gotta spin around.
Blaze, you're out of special weapons ammunition.
It's like I'm watching an air show. Quit gawking at them and focus on your mission.
Cover us from the rear.
HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. Good. We're pushing them towards the tunnel's end. We'll catch them soon.
Blaze, you're going to have missiles flying at you. Reduce your altitude and descend into the canyon.
I'm trying to chase them.
Get around behind them.
Nice kill, Captain.
Okay. So he cuts over that point. Okay.
Man, that was close.
Got him!
All Ognier fighters shot down. Looks like the other enemy forces bugged out on us too.
Okay. We've dismantled the bomb. Did you fend off the enemy forces for us?
For now.
We're going into the ocean to discard the bomb piece by piece. Nobody will ever be able to use it as a weapon again. If you can, please protect us until we make it into the ocean.
We will. But what about...
Don't be surprised, but our ship? It's a submarine. There's nothing we can't get our hands on. I told you, we have a lot of allies.
All right. But who told you that we'd definitely be coming for you?
I don't know his name, but he left a message for your captain. I'll read it. It says, "Hey kid, I hear you're a hell of a squad captain now. Do you get it?"
Yes, perfectly.
Jeez. Now I gotta say, don't get too excited. Okay, that wasn't the Prime Minister. We just found a nuke and disabled it. Never mind. I'm sure we'll find the Prime Minister at some point.
Mission accomplished. The information we obtained, as well as the physical damage we caused, dealt a significant blow to the enemy. Judging by our analysis of the information, there appears to be a highly organized resistance force acting against the Yuktobanian military regime. It is likely the nuclear weapon which Yuktobania acquired was safely dismantled by the resistance.
But there's still the one that Osea got. Because it's highly likely that Osea also has a nuclear weapon now. Oh boy! White Bird Part 2.
The intelligence vessel Andromeda has picked up another encrypted transmission in Belka. They have changed the code, so it took a little longer to decipher the message. The content is as follows. N attack by ASAT on Oktyabrsk to commence at 1400 hours. Apparently, efforts to secretly repair the sabotaged Arkbird are now complete. We confirmed this by observing its orbit from the ground. We believe that a Belkan nuke has already been loaded onto the Arkbird. In order for the Arkbird to attack the city of Oktyabrsk in Yuktobania at 1400 hours, it must make one major correction to its orbital trajectory. To do this, it must first drop into the upper atmosphere and use air friction to lower its speed. We have already calculated the time and location in which this maneuver will occur. Your mission is to destroy the Arkbird. You will only have one chance to stop it. Destroy it before it withdraws from the battle zone.
Oh no. Nagasa's gonna be sad. Man, it's almost like every single stream we had to destroy one super weapon. Well, except for the previous one. I don't think we did a super weapon on that one. Let's see if we can do it with the bomb cats. It'll say we can't, but we're gonna try.
Captain, please choose
I just want to get that meter up so I can get the super tomcats.
Captain, which plane should I use? This formation is not really suited for anti-air operations. Rosgrees, launch!
I know what I'm doing, Snow. Don't you worry about a thing.
We were so close. I feel like the Belkans are always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain?
Yeah.
Blaze, we can't give up now. We haven't run out of luck just yet. Let's go.
Yep.
I can see it now, Nagase.
Yeah.
It'll be tough reaching that altitude. Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean? Wait, the Arkbird! It just jettisoned something.
It was an escape capsule.
Adler Shansei, he got away.
The Ocean astronaut?
Yeah, it's alright. We don't need him anymore. Oh, damn it. He must have done something to the control system before he got away. Turn off that switch. Damn, we're slowing down. We're gonna dive deep into the atmosphere.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arkbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
Thanks for the sabotage job, Ocean astronaut that will remain unnamed.
That white bird was a symbol of hope.
Special weapons will
Nagase.
be useless here.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position. Awaiting orders.
Roger. Concentrating all fire towards targets on our nose.
Adler Shansei, we're under attack. What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Rosgrees. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Vogels. Get rid of them.
Oh boy, they're firing drones.
Fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch pad wasn't in the original design.
The Falcons modified it?
Oh boy.
Roger. Dispersing.
Chauncey to Adler. Do whatever it takes to gain altitude.
Counting down to ignition of boosters.
I know all about the Artbird.
Oh!
I used to stare at the blueprints all the time. That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the atmosphere. If we destroy that, it'll never make it into space again.
Copy that.
We're gonna destroy the Artbird. Are you sure about this?
Maybe we should see if I can take out that laser.
The President will build another one for us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Thrust increasing.
The Artbird's ascending again!
I heard Omnia was destroyed by those guys.
Don't worry. The Artbird is invincible.
If the Roscrease managed to shoot us down,
It's not going to happen, so there's no need to think about it.
Those unmanned craft have inhuman maneuverability.
These guys are like the Omnier.
Oh boy.
Machines too, but these are even worse.
Rocket boosters destroyed!
Oh my gosh, that laser.
damn it, we're falling again.
You know what the crazy thing is?
Have the backup plan, right?
I know.
We helped defend that laser to get it launched into the air
Sacrifice will never
to
be
the Artbird. The very first Artbird mission was us getting that laser weapon onto the ship.
It's heading south now.
What are they thinking?
Where are they? Are they heading for Ocean territory?
If it penetrates ocean airspace and self-destructs, it'll be a catastrophe.
The rear engine. Destroy the engine on its back.
Oh my
I think we're in the worst decision possible. It's hard to fathom their desire to spread war this far.
Oh god, now it's got more lasers.
You may not believe it, but it's still happening. We have to face that fact.
Our cause will live on, to be taken up by others that follow. Ready all cannons. We're going out in a blaze of glory. We'll take the Roscrease down with us.
It's still got some tricks up its sleeve. Your mission was distorted by human.
Oh!
Your days in the air are over.
If I can take out that laser, like early on, that would be really good. This one's gonna be a tricky one.
I feel like the Belkins are always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain?
You know what?
I
Honestly,
know, Captain. I haven't given up either.
don't give up. Don't give up, Greb.
I can see it now, Nagase.
Yeah.
It'll be tough reaching that altitude. Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean? Wait, the Artbird. It just jettisoned something.
It was an escape capsule.
Adler to Chauncey. He got away.
The Ocean astronaut?
Alright, yeah, we saw that.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Artbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
Let's see if I can take out that laser. That might actually help.
That white bird was a symbol of hope for Captain Nagase.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders. Okay.
Adler to Chauncey. We're under attack.
What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black Burdens, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Roscrease. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Vogels. Get rid of them.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch port wasn't in the original design.
The Belkins modified it?
Oh,
Engaging
dear
small
word.
Aircraft deployed from the Artbird. Blaze, permission to separate?
No, I'm dead. Oh,
We were so close.
just watch. I'm gonna get stuck on this mission because this one always kicks my butt.
Don't you, Captain? I know, Captain. I haven't given up either.
I could make it easier on myself by picking a better plane, but
Yeah.
It'll be tough.
part of me really does want to try to unlock the Super Tomcat before the end of the game.
What do you mean? Wait, the Arcbird.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arcbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
Roger. We'll engage at my own discretion.
That white bird was a symbol of hope for Captain Nagase.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders.
Swordsman Roger. Engaging at will.
I'm gonna disperse you guys so that way you can immediately go after the drones once they start firing out.
Adler Dushanse, we're under attack.
What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Rosgreaves. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Vogels. Get rid of them.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch port wasn't in the original design.
The Falcons modified it?
I'm engaging the smaller aircraft deployed for the Arcbird. Blaze, permission to separate? Roger, dispersing.
Shanse to Adler. Do whatever it takes to gain altitude.
Counting down to ignition of boosters.
I know all about the Arcbird. I was in love with it. I used to stare at the blueprints all the time. That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the atmosphere. If we destroy that, it'll never make it into space again.
Copy that.
We're gonna destroy the Arcbird. Are you sure about this?
Oh!
Peace again. The President will build another one
God
for us.
damn! Gosh darn!
We were so close. I feel like the Falcons are always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain? I know, Captain. I haven't given up either. I can see it now, Nagase.
Sorry you had to keep watching this over and over, guys.
Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean? Wait, the Arcbird!
Yep, we just jettisoned something. It was an escape pod.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arcbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
I always seem to get my butt kicked by the flying super weapons in these games.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders.
Roger.
Adler Dushanse, we're under attack.
What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Rosgreaves. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Vogels. Get rid of them.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch port wasn't in the original design.
The Falcons modified it?
I'm engaging the smaller aircraft deployed for the Arcbird. Blaze, permission to separate? Roger, dispersing.
Shanse to Adler. Do whatever it takes to gain altitude.
Counting down to ignition of boosters.
I know all about the Arcbird. I was in love with it. I used to stare at the blueprints all the time. That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the atmosphere. If we destroy that, it'll never make it into space again.
Copy that.
We're gonna destroy the Arcbird. Are you sure about this?
When we're at peace again, the President will build another one for us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
I keep missing the freaking laser timing.
so close. I feel like the Falcons
All
are
right.
always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain? I know, Captain. I haven't given up either. I can see it now.
That singular laser is just too
It'll be tough reaching that
darn
altitude.
dangerous.
Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean? Wait, the Arcbird! It just...
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arcbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change.
Once again, I'm sorry I'm making you guys watch through this part over and over again. I'm gonna pull this off, I promise.
Try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders.
Amazing. Ace Combat game that actually starts getting tricky.
Adler Dushanse, we're under attack.
What? The Ocean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them. The ghosts of Rosgreaves. The survivors from the Omnier Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Bogles. Get rid of them.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch port wasn't in the original design.
The Falcons modified it?
I'm engaging the smaller aircraft deployed from the Arcbird. Blaze, permission to separate? Roger, dispersing.
Chauncey to Adler. Do whatever it takes to gain altitude.
Counting down to ignition of boosters.
I know all about the Arcbird. I was in love with it. I used to stare at the blueprints all the time. That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the atmosphere. If we destroy that, it'll never make it into space again.
My gosh.
Copy that.
We're gonna destroy the Arcbird. Are you sure about this?
When we're at peace again, the President will build another one for us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Alright, got a couple hits on the laser.
Racing.
The Arcbird descending again!
I heard Omnier was destroyed, right?
Looks seriously damaged. Yes!
The Arcbird is invincible.
Fox 2!
Those unmanned craft have inhuman maneuverability.
These guys are like the Omnier.
They feel like machines too, but these are even worse.
If the Rosgreaves manage to shoot us down,
It's not going to happen, so there's no need to think about it.
Faster! We can't let it get away!
I also can't let that launcher survive.
They escaped the battle zone.
let's put the Rosgreaves in their place. They're like flies trying to take on a dragon. We can overpower all of them.
Rocket boosters destroyed!
Damn it, we're falling again.
Adler, you are aware of the backup plan, right?
I know. We'll head for nearby Ocean territory and set off the nuke.
Your sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Knock them down so hard they won't even think of coming back to life again.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
It changed bearings. It's heading south now.
What are they thinking?
Where are they? Are they heading for Ocean territory?
If it penetrates Ocean airspace and self-destructs, it'll be a catastrophe.
The rear engine! Destroy the engine on its back!
Yeah, but it's currently out of bounds.
I think they've made the worst decision possible. It's hard to fathom their desire to spread war this far. Can you believe it, Blaze? You may not believe it, but it's still happening. We have to face that fact.
Our cause will live on.
The important thing is I took out the laser and the UAV launchers.
We're going out in a blaze of glory. We'll take the Rosgreaves down with us.
Alright,
Still got some tricks up its sleeve.
should be in bounds by now, right?
Missile hit!
Oh, all those engines.
I'm aiming for the combined cycle engine at the top of the craft.
Alright, looks like we got two main targets again. Now we got the pulse lasers to worry about.
Blaze, we're about to spill out of the combat area. Please turn around.
This thing is hugging the combat area, the end of the edge of the combat area.
Missiles, lasers, fighters! We're getting the full course here!
Your mission was distorted by human treachery. Your days in the air are over.
Whoa!
Firing those lasers relentlessly.
I probably took out the wrong engine, didn't I?
We are the chosen ones. We have the power to overcome the Rosgrees. Make them regret they ever challenged us.
Man, fighting through all this barrage is gonna be tough. Fox 2. All right, missile hit! Well, I shook that one off.
Combined cycle engine destroyed.
Ah, anti-air missiles.
Carrying out the backup plan may be impossible under these conditions. Altitude dropping. Controls malfunctioning.
Arcbird still descending.
It's still flying. Are we going to make it in time? Roger. It should be hurting pretty badly at this point.
What a pitiful sight.
Yes, and humans are responsible for it. It's firing from the small laser cannon at the top.
I can dodge this one. I know it.
Look at that smoke. It's in its death throes.
Impossible! Damn it, how can this be? Hurry! We can't go down yet!
It's barely holding itself together. Terrible sight.
Now it's just an ordinary, oversized plane.
We're seeing this through to the end. Switch to auxiliary engines.
The Arcbird's fired up its last engine.
Fighting with its last breath, huh? That thing will not quit.
Fox 2.
We must regroup. We can still do this.
Alright, all that's left is the laser and the engine. I think I can just aim for the engine at this point and take it down.
Fox 2.
Oh, I gotta hurry though.
Roger. Concentrating fire towards your 12 o'clock.
Oh, we got it.
Target hit.
Oh! Man, that felt close. The Arcbird is gone.
We succeeded in halting the Arcbird's nuclear attack on the city of Oktyabrsk in Yuktobania. The Arcbird crashed into the middle of the Saras Ocean after attempting to detonate the nuke above Ossia. Miraculously, there were no ships near the area of the crash site. According to our investigation team, there is currently no evidence of radiation fallout in the area.
Oh my gosh. I may not get the Super Tomcat by the end of the game. And I'll just have to pick some random other plane to just finish it off. I'll be a little sad if that happens.
The president broadcast his voice repeatedly in an effort to reveal the truth to his citizens and soldiers. However, the central government, now run by the vice president and his generals, censored all of it, calling it enemy propaganda. And Yuktobania, their enemy, wasn't about to stop fighting either. The president needed to enter the capital himself with his Marine force. But that meant risking his life. As he boarded the helicopter, the president smiled and said, "Here goes." The third encrypted message from Bartlett came shortly after. This time, there were no coordinates. All it showed was a time and a radio frequency. At the appointed time, everyone gathered in front of the radio speaker.
Hey, it's me! Get the wax out of your ears and listen up. We found Nicanor, the leader of Yuktobania, and we broke him out of prison. This war wasn't his doing at all.
Yay! Bartlett's alive. He disappeared way at the beginning of the game.
Captain Bartlett has rescued Prime Minister Nicanor of Yuktobania. He plans to attack an airfield in northeast Yuktobania, steal an airplane, and then escape with the Prime Minister. First, go to the directed area and wait for contact from Captain Bartlett. He'll likely have you supported as he forces his way into the airfield. More mission details will be supplied to you upon arriving at the local airspace. Threat status in the area of operation is unclear, so prepare your flight for the possibility of threats from both the ground and the air.
Let's do the Bombcats.
Captain, please choose my...
Captain, which plane should I use? This formation is not really suited. Rosgrees, launch!
Don't you tell me what is and is not suitable. I can do this on my own.
It's me. I'm okay so far, and the car's hidden under a bush. Other Resistance members are hidden all over the place. I still got a bad feeling about this. We're storming the gate at 0705 hours. Keep us covered. I'm counting on you. I think there's gonna be an ambush waiting for us.
According to Captain Bartlett's information, the Resistance has already infiltrated the airfield and is currently awaiting his arrival. The road to the airfield is covered with checkpoints and defensive positions. We anticipate stiff resistance. Provide close air support for Captain Bartlett's charge, give him aerial reconnaissance as necessary, and guide him to the airfield. The Resistance has already agreed on a time to begin operations with Captain Bartlett, so the timing of the mission cannot be changed. If you do not arrive in time, the Resistance will be suppressed by the airfield defense forces and the mission will end in failure. After arriving, the Resistance will load Prime Minister Nicanor onto a captured transport plane and Captain Bartlett will attempt to escape. You must help Captain Bartlett arrive at the airfield on time, no matter what.
Matter what.
This is Heartbreak 1. The jailbreak tour starts here. We're counting on your escort from the air.
I'll be witnessing your bravery from down here, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there someone else in the car? Me? I'm Mystery Woman number 1. Edge engaging.
Swordsman engaging.
Archer, engaging!
Fox 2! Fox 2! There's a fork up ahead. We have 2 choices. Take the shorter way and face heavy attacks, or take the safer route, which takes more time.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the shorter one?
Yeah, take the short path.
Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut.
They're going through there?
He told me all about you guys. Kid, Chopper, and, Nagase. Hey, Nagase.
Griselli, is the Prime Minister all right?
He's regaining consciousness. They injected him with some kind of drug.
That car's like a fighter jet blowing down the road.
Yeah, where's the Resistance? Where are the enemy forces? I want to bomb something.
Keep away from the enemy's Army's eyes. If you can't, stab him in the eyes.
Oh,
We're busting through!
boink! Let's try that again. It's all my fault.
This is Heartbreak 1. The jailbreak tour starts here.
Alright.
We're counting on
I
your
need to stop
effort
being
for
so
the
careless.
I'll be witnessing your bravery from down here, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there someone else in the car? Me? I'm Mystery Woman number 1.
Archer, engaging.
Edge engaging.
Swordsman engaging.
There's a fork up ahead. You have 2 choices. Take the shorter way and face heavy attacks, or take the safer route, which takes more time.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the shorter one? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut.
They're going through there?
He told me all about you guys. Kid, Chopper, and, Nagase. Hey, Nagase.
Griselli, is the Prime Minister all right?
He's regaining consciousness. They injected him with some kind of drug. Look how far away Mr.
Come on, give me the ground target.
Not again. That Mr. B sure loves to do things his own way.
I assume you fly your plane the same way you drive? But no loop-the-loops, please.
We're busting through! Hey kid, break down the front gate for me!
Already did.
They come. They're firing at us!
Nice. Now there's a real man.
That's some great driving. He keeps doing this, and I'm gonna get an ulcer just watching him. Wow, they actually made it through.
Damn, they've got cannons. How they pass training with that kind of aim? Get him, kid!
Escaping vehicle detected at 1 o'clock.
Nagase, you fly like that and you're still not dead. You're really something.
Thank you, sir.
Something's flying this way. That you, Grim? I was planning to promote you to the squadron on the next evaluation.
Thank you very much, sir.
Captain Snow from the Naval Air Force? Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I'm kind of shy, you know.
So I hear, Captain. Greetings.
And I gather that's your brightest student?
You mean kid? Well, that goes without saying.
Not bad at all. Creating diversions is the first step in espionage.
Kid, you take care of providing top cover.
There's a helicopter, too. They're coming. We can't fight them off with these weapons.
I was sure I was gonna get skewered by that missile.
Tracer rounds are nothing more than pretty fireworks if they don't hit.
It's an amusing observation, I guess. Oh.
I don't mind all these attractions, guys, but next time pay for your own tickets.
I hear that voice again. All that useless chatter. This is that voice.
These guys are incredible. It's as if the Roscreeds are flying up there.
It's kind of cute. They don't realize.
Let the enemy shoot. Keep firing.
They don't realize who we are.
We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut, or take the long way with less risk.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the longer one?
Nah, let's stick with the shortcut.
Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut.
I think we can do 2 shortcuts, then we can take a long path just to have a breather and conserve ammo.
I'll shoot him. Take the wheel.
Okay.
Oh, we'll see. I still have plenty of bombs left, so.
Far enough. Get as close to me as you can.
I'll try. The Prime Minister's life will be in danger if this keeps up. Just get him out of here safely and everything will be fine.
Hey, don't be showing those legs too much. It's distracting.
I know this road is a shortcut, but it's crazy.
It's gonna get bumpy. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch your heads.
Enemy vehicles approaching checkpoint.
We're going through a checkpoint. Keep your heads down.
Every time we go on a date, you bring along these great adversaries.
Stop that. You're making everyone jealous.
I just hope this car doesn't end up being our hearse.
I thought I took out that howitzer.
Planes with jet black coloring flying up there. I can just barely see them. They're like shadows.
Airfield operations will begin in 5 minutes.
That's quite a strategy. Busting right through the middle. That's Bartlett for you. Somebody shot out our headlights.
Keep away from the enemy's eyes. If you can, stab him in the eyes.
How am I supposed to spot the enemy in this darkness? Aim the ejection port outside the car when you fire. Watch out for small arms attacks. Portable missiles, too. Raise your altitude.
I'm relying on you. I can't dogfight in a car.
Airfield operations will begin in 4 minutes. Captain, you're taking too many risks.
Hey, Nagase, you're starting to sound like my mom.
We still have enough time. Let's take the long way to be safe.
We lost a car. Ivan was in there. Don't blow our plan for my sake. Mr. B, we're losing you.
I'll go in first. You guys follow me.
We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut or take the long way with less risk.
Kid, you watching this? Will we be okay with the shortcut?
Just sneak around.
Okay, let's take the long way around.
You guys can afford to take the long way, so take the long way.
Make it in time? Okay, it's time. Begin operation. Seize the hangar.
Hurry! Get to the hangar while they're still holding up!
Can't you wring any more speed out of this thing?
This will work. We got ourselves a plane.
Nice kill, Captain.
Yeah, that AC-130 probably chewed through a couple of those vehicles.
He'll be all right. We'll protect him with our lives.
All right, we're starting up. Pull us out.
Sure is an exciting ride. Reminds me of our good old days.
Keep the enemy's attention diverted just a little bit longer. It's almost dawn, but those guys are keeping the sky dark.
This road has a lot of toll booths, but we're gonna bust through all of them.
Really? I didn't see a single one.
Is Bardoff behind us? I hope he doesn't make a mistake like last month.
I heard that. I'll be all right. Let's show your teacher what we're capable of.
We have to keep the resistance safe.
We're all gonna get out of here alive together. You hear me?
Oh yeah. That'll be a no problem for us.
He hasn't changed.
They ran right through.
Security's thinned out inside the base. Now's our chance.
Heads up! Enemy radar is tracking you!
It'll be a rough
mister, but please be patient.
That car's like a fighter jet blowing down the road.
Thanks for the navigation, kid. That was a real thrill ride.
This one, Mr. B. Use this plane.
Hey, I'll take any plane you got. Anything's better than a car.
Hasn't it been a while since Captain Bartlett flew a plane?
This platoon doesn't know when to shut up. Go on, return their fire.
They stole a plane from the hangar, right out from under our nose.
What is this? Haven't seen a plane like this in ages.
It's a little dusty in here.
Get the safety belt tight on the Prime Minister.
But how did that tank not blow up?
Good luck. You too, Bardoff. You better take some driving lessons before we meet again.
We'll just stand there. Fire!
There you go. That's better.
I'm sending out the security team now. Hold on a second.
I want to get airborne before the runway is blocked.
How exciting. Now we have an air battle.
Drag everyone out of that
I should
plane.
probably save my missiles though, because this isn't it.
Work is done here. Let's head back. All right. I'm taking off. Hello, Sky. I'm coming home.
Edge to Heartbreak 1. We'll fly past our allies' front line and head for the ocean. The Kestrel will meet us on the way.
Roger that. Just hope we don't run into any bad guys.
I'm sure you just jinxed it.
Incoming aircraft. Looks like bad guys to me. The 8492nd.
Ah, the long-lost Belkin Grabok Fighter Squadron, huh?
Really them? I saw those planes plunge into the ocean along with the colonel on my radar. It's them, the ghosts of Rosgrees. They were the ones that attacked the mine, too. All right, let's find out for ourselves in battle.
Kid, get the Grabok. Don't let a single one escape.
The 8492nd is here. This will be the final showdown.
Don't worry about me.
It's like this will be the final battle trademark.
Bosman, Fox 2!
Impressive. These friends are definitely the Rosgrees.
Don't make the same mistake as Avnir.
You overshot. This one's mine. I can slip past these guys all day. I can't fire back, but I got you for that now, kid. They're all yours.
Got him.
Great, I can hear you just fine. I'm counting on you.
You were just lucky.
I'm surprised he didn't say good boy.
Another time. We'll just wait for the next opportunity to meet again.
Look at the way the captain moves. So that's how an ace pilot flies.
Blaze just keeps surprising me. He's getting better every second.
I won't be shot down. No one's gonna take my place as Blaze's wingman.
Take your time and wear them down.
Grim, Nagase, check your six.
They're still closing on me! They're still closing on me!
Blaze's missile hit the target.
Looks like you got them all, but the bastards all bailed out.
But I only remember taking out 2 of them.
Those guys are true fighter pilots.
Did my allies actually do something?
We'll be back. You can count on it.
I'll be back. Well, if I wanted to, I could do some overtime to finish it off, but I think I'm going to save that for one more stream. Because we still have a couple missions ahead of us, and they're big ones.
The 8492nd Squadron, or the Belkin Grabok Squadron to be more exact, has been annihilated. Yuktobanian Prime Minister Nicanor is also safe. Mission accomplished.
I don't think that's the last of Grabok, as they already are saying. We'll be back. Oh man, we're almost at Super Tomcat, which is great because the next mission will be great for the Bombcat.
He had returned once more. He brought Nicanor, the Prime Minister of Yuktobania, with him. And surprisingly, he had brought one more person. A female recon major in the Yuk Army. The one who broke his heart 15 years ago. It became clear why nobody could find him in the POW camps. The very first POW of the war, he had escaped before they could even get him into the camps. Yuktobania's situation was just like ours. Their leader, who espoused reconciliation, was imprisoned after a silent coup d'etat, and the country proceeded to march right into large-scale war. What should I call you?
Just Major.
What's your real name? All she did was return a smile. She remained faithful to the Prime Minister and to his vision of peace, and that faith had brought her here. She was carrying a single disc. She told us that the disc contained the secret plans of the Belkan Grey Men. So far, we have been unable to decipher the encryption code.
The Solg. A military attack satellite that your country began building during the war 15 years ago, then abandoned in the peace that followed. The Arkbird was reborn partly to resurrect that dreadful star. Now, even after the Arkbird was destroyed, the Space Center's mass driver is still launching supplies into orbit. What is that star receiving from them?
Oh, satellite. Alright. We are going to continue this another time. I'm just going to take a quick look at what we got. It said I unlocked new plane. I think it might have been the MiG 1.44, but we'll see. Yep. A lot of neat aircraft in here, including like either concepts or prototypes and stuff that really never saw the light of day and everything, so it is kind of cool to see. I mean, I think it's just through... I think it's pretty cool that you can fly the X-29, for instance, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. And as I mentioned before, each of these plane selections, if you keep using them, you unlock new versions or prototypes and things like that. Like if you use the F-16 a whole bunch, you unlock some really cool stuff. You know, F-18, it's the same case. All these. But I am very close to unlocking the Super Tomcat, and it'll be great being able to use that for the final mission. Well, for the last 2 missions, actually. Because we're on the last 3 missions, but they're all big ones. So I'm going to save those for one more stream, alright? So, thanks all of you for watching. I really appreciate you watching with me and everything. Well, watching as I play and all this good stuff. And stick around, stay tuned. Keep us in mind. We're going to have a the plan is to have a co-op Portals 2 stream going on this Saturday afternoon. So, you know, stay tuned for that. And next week we will finish Ace Combat 5, same time, same place. Thanks again for tuning in Channel 72, and have yourselves a good evening.